Yeah, he's saying go, go, go.
Welcome back to the Acoustic Shop channel. I am John. Hey guys, it is New Guitar Thursday.
Cannonball!
Live.
Hello everyone and welcome to Shoppe Talk. Today we watch as three brothers, John, Jeremy and Jason Chapman, face off against one of the greatest acoustic maestros of our time. Guitars will be strummed, mandolins will be picked, and basses, well, they'll be bassy. But today the stakes are higher than ever. Will the Chapmans survive the musical onslaught that is JP Cormier? Or will they be left in the dust, strumming their sorrows away? Who will shred and who will dread? Who will live and who will live? Who will live and who will be tuning their guitar for the rest of eternity? There's only one way to find out. So, grab your popcorn, tune in, and get ready for a showdown of legendary proportions. Let the battle begin.
Isn't AI wonderful?
All right, so
AI
that's
wrote
what.
that completely this morning.
So that's what Jason did with his morning. He made
He
that.
had AI write it for him.
AI wrote it.
Yeah,
AI said it.
we're in the
Put music
future.
behind it, and where we go.
AI's gonna play my banjo.
We are in the future.
Welcome to Shop Talk.
Welcome to
everybody.
Shop Talk, everyone.
Is an intro.
Exactly.
Hinkley's been
right.
replaced.
I've been replaced, and that's okay. All right. Well, welcome to Shop Talk.
Yep.
Special
You can
guest
probably
today.
teach the AI to say this, but today we have very special guests. We have not one, not two, but three Johns on the set. So
right.
you guys are outnumbered.
Oh my goodness.
Welcome,
Well,
everybody.
there's another one back
Paul.
there too.
Yeah, there's one in that room. There's one in the
That's
other room.
true. That's true. Thank you for
Those are
reminding me of
toilets.
that. That's true. They're making jokes. All right. Well, that
guys
said,
were named
welcome
after a
everybody.
toilet.
Welcome to the show. We have a lot that are starting out. This is the show if you have not seen before, where they will take your requests and we
Answer
will
questions and-
answer some questions and play some really cool instruments.
I feel
Have you
like
guys
there's
decided what you want to play first today?
I feel like there's a lot of pressure on me.
No pressure on us. We gotta see whether we survive the onslaught that is JP. I don't want to be tuning this for eternity.
He will be anyway.
I've been a good boy. That's the banjo. He picked the banjo. That's his fault.
Uh-oh, Rodney Sanford says, I love you, John Chapman.
Hi, buddy. I don't.
Wow.
It's my favorite, yeah.
That's great.
You know,
Ooh,
Greetings from Greece.
I
we have
also
greetings
love
from
you.
Greece as
I
well.
love that name. Say it, Hinkley.
I don't think I can.
Have AI say it.
All right, we're
Don't
gonna
mess
kick it
up.
off,
Let's go.
guys.
Yeah, what are you guys gonna play? Play something.
John
We're gonna do another John song,
Yep.
so we'll do it.
John
Not enough
Hardley.
Johns here. John
Put
Hardley.
her to
Do
the
it.
test there, John.
1, 2, 3.
to kick off the live stream. Well, welcome everybody that's just now joining us. I put a little reminder. Please don't forget to like this live stream if you like what you're seeing. That's true. We have.
Even if you don't like it, do
Even
it.
if you don't like it, please like
I
our
don't
live
like it.
stream. It
It's
helps
just
us a lot.
Smash that subscribe.
See, he's been watching YouTube.
He's already a social media guru.
Heck yeah.
He's been watching Ryan's toy review.
What's up,
Really?
gamers? It's your boy,
Alrighty, so I would like
John
to
here.
introduce formally our guest today. So we have JP Cormier, which if you know, he was here yesterday as well. And we will be doing string theory later today, correct? So that's at
Yes, ma'am.
5 Central, if I'm correct?
Yep.
Awesome. So 5 Central, you can tune into that. And then on the other end,
Lots
the
more
set.
swearing and drinking in that show.
Okay, great.
I can't wait. I've been holding back.
Yeah.
That's great. And then on
poopy
the
pants.
other end, we have
Duty.
John Meyer.
Hey, John Meyer.
Come on, John.
Great to meet you all.
I'm trying to
Welcome.
make John
Banjo
show
Meister.
up more often.
I
here.
told him too.
Okay.
I called him this morning. I said,
John
"You
back
got
to Missouri. He's a Missouri native that
born and raised.
moved to Nashville and then migrated back home.
Good to be back.
He's
Good
like,
to have you
I was
back.
like, I had to
Now we
wear
gotta put him to
way
work.
too many weird fancy boots and hats, and I'm not doing that anymore.
He had to avoid too many what are those pedal car
The
bars.
reality is,
Yeah.
Party
back to-
buses.
the truth is, he got in trouble for throwing a chair off of a building,
We're thinking of a
I believe
different guy,
town.
Jason.
and then blamed it on somebody else.
Had to get out of town quick.
Yeah.
Really.
I hear the pedal car insurance is crazy out there.
The pedal bike bar
Geico can't
cars.
help
Yeah.
you there.
Yeah. That lizard's out of luck.
That's great. All right, so
It's good to have him back.
for the start of it, if you guys don't know, we would like to tell the audience what we are playing today. So let's just go down the line, give them a little rundown of what instrument you are playing today.
John switched. I switched already.
You did switch already? That's
I made
great.
a mistake. I decided to grab my bourgeois that hasn't been played in 7 months, and the strings are absolutely hammered, so I was fighting with it more than I was playing with it.
So John's making excuses for the last song.
Well, yeah, because this next song's not going to be any better. But anyway, that was my LSH from Bourgeois. I switched to a Bourgeois Panama Red. Have you ever seen that? The Panama Rosewood, Red Rosewood.
Sounds like a cigar. Or
It is kind of.
Sounds like
well,
a-
actually a
it's a-
song.
Quick, let's try to light it.
That's a little Peter Rowan there for you, Panama Red.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about. You guys know what I'm talking about.
I've never really listened to the full lyrics of the song, but
It's
I imagine it's
about
drug
being
related.
high, Jared. What's about?
Isn't that about muling some drugs?
I don't.
I feel like
it
they were
is.
muling some drugs.
I think
up.
you're correct, Jason. Anyway, Bourgeois, Panama Red,
Panama.
nice guitar. Moving on, JP, what do you got?
What drug related song does this
Well,
represent?
I'd rather not say. I think
You'd like to get back to Canada?
there's appropriate times to speak of these things, and this is not one of them. I am playing a very special instrument. This is the J.P. Cormier signature model Alvarez Yeri.
The one and
First
only
time
right now.
I got to play
It's
it.
the only
Nice.
one in the world right now. They're coming out in December.
Wow.
And it's one of the greatest guitars I've ever played.
What are
It's
the
just
woods?
a monster. The woods are the secret stash of 55-year-old Honduran mahogany that they found after
Isn't it great how they just
Kazuo
lose
died.
a pile of those?
Yeah, it was a big pallet in their lot, and they had no idea it was even there.
Collecting
And
dust.
of course, it's got this your spruce top, mahogany neck, 12 fret to body, slope shoulder dreadnought with a flat cutaway, direct couple bridge. Comes equipped with a LR Bass Hi-Fi that I actually switched out. I'm not down on bags. I just so used to using 3 sensor systems that and the battery is the worst thing. You can't handle batteries.
And I think we've got 8 of those on order, John. We sold 4 of them.
These are just unreal.
I think you're
Yeah.
right. It might be 6. It's 6. Anyway, we have the lion's share coming here to the shop.
Yeah.
This first time I got to play it, and JP is correct. It's an amazing guitar with a little twist difference. That 12 fret
Yep.
scale length going on to a 14 fret body. It's got this twist to it, and I find it to be very fascinating. So
It's got a neck, as they say in Canada, that's smoother than deer guts on a doorknob.
of course,
Which any Canadian would get that reference.
Yes.
I thought
do
it
that
was moose
often, I
guts
think.
on a doorknob.
It's
But
like
I
I
thought it was
told you.
new snot.
No, That's slipperier than a snot on a rooster's bill.
Oh, of course it
That's
is.
another Canadian thing.
Really?
Yeah, I was telling Jeremy the other day there about petting moose and
Yeah. He recommends that I do it. I don't think it's true.
yeah.
I think I can be quite aggressive.
What are you playing?
I played. This just came in. It arrived yesterday. A new Bluegrass mandolin, and we actually sold the other one of these, the standard F-style model, over the weekend.
Really?
So
Smart move.
Good to have this one in here. Yeah, I don't know why it stays as long as it could, because he's building some great mandolins over in Poland. So this is going to take a little opening up, but I'm going to do it during the show right now.
Nice.
There you go.
And then that one's also not on the website.
It's not on the website, because I just
wanted
pulled
to
this out of the
clarify
box
that.
before the live stream. Some old strings on it, so we got to replace those, but...
And John, tell us what you're playing.
So
It's
this
not
is
from the shop.
Yeah, this is a Gibson RB3. I've had this probably for close to 10 or 15 years by now. And this is a 2001, I believe, when it was made. I got this off of Robbie Boone. He was kind enough to help a young banjo player and gave me a heck of a deal on it. And I switched from my Leo Fender, a little $500 piece of Japanese pot metal.
Stuff.
Yeah, and it's actually a great banjo for a $400 banjo. Yeah. But really thankful to have this banjo. Thank you, Robbie.
It's a bit of an upgrade, I'd say.
Yeah, and it's really stuck with me. I don't think I can let it go now. So
I wouldn't.
Yeah, it sounds
Sounds
fine to me.
fantastic.
Jason, what are you playing?
Nice.
Same. Nothing changes.
What,
in my world.
RB5?
It's an RB4 Epiphone.
Jason's playing Arby's sandwich.
Really?
Do you see that Arby's is now selling hamburgers?
Yeah, they've been selling hamburgers for a while now.
That
Yeah,
was
they're doing.
fake. You guys
No,
are
it's absolutely true. I
Fake
go through there
news.
on the drive-thru. They are doing Wagyu hamburgers, and yeah.
Jason has
the beats.
I like that. I forget what's his name
Bulldogger,
now.
we didn't have room.
The one that said John, he loves John. He actually retracted that.
Said
and said
Jason.
Oh
It
yeah,
Jason.
Rodney.
'Cause
Hold
I
on.
hear Rodney always says he loves me.
Dang it.
There's
That's
too many
I feel a little
Johns in the
hurt.
room.
I feel a little hurt.
Ouch.
Well, he said sorry. I meant
I thought he
Jason.
moved on.
Feels the best in the
That's
mouth.
funny.
Yeah, that's.
I didn't
No.
Like how the
The
food
mouthfeel,
feels in
I
your
know.
mouth.
I have read that's part of their rating system, is the
There you go,
mouthfeel.
Jason.
I like
no.
the curly
Arby's
fries.
big.
Curly fries.
The best in the mouth.
I just think it's interesting that they're known for the shredded beef, and they're like, we've got to
Not shredded. It's
or
sliced,
sliced
roast
beef.
beef.
And
Roast beef, Jeremy.
they're like, guys, we got to compete with McDonald's and Burger King. They're killing us with these hamburger things. I think it's going to catch on.
I was a
We
huge
gotta start
fan
having
of
hamburgers.
beef and cheddars for a while. Until it took me a while to get over. I can eat them again now, but I had a hair in one once. And it was bad.
Dude, I have.
Nothing like.
There's never been a food where I let a hair get in my way.
I'm sorry.
That's wild.
It was a lot.
Continue to eat.
There's some foods. I can
Fingernails, that's one thing.
Fingertips.
Toenails is where I cut the line.
Yeah. There's some foods I can eat if you drop it on the barbershop floor.
Just brush that off.
That is an image.
5-hour
That's
rule.
crazy.
Oh,
Sorry, we're not gonna have time for questions, guys.
Yeah, we need a segue. All right.
Yeah, we need to.
what kind of length is the dread joint at the 12?
This is the first question I see.
So he says the 12 fret length, 14 fret body.
Yes, it's got the body shape is a 12. Is their standard dredge not shape, right?
I think it's 24 and a half or 25. It's
Okay.
like a standard scale length, but with a 12 fret
Yeah.
body. So the bridge is further back, and that's why it sounds good.
Yeah.
It's just a cannon. When you
Absolutely.
hit a G chord, it shakes your whole rib.
It's true. I played it earlier. It's fantastic guitar. And we do
Nice.
have those available, by the way. We have a few of them still left. They're supposed to arrive. Was it October? Is that correct?
He just said December.
October.
but-
Oh, it is December.
Yeah,
You're right.
I think it
You're
is
right.
December.
You're right.
They,
I missed
so we
it.
caught everybody by surprise because people don't. Well, I shouldn't say this. Chris Meikle at St. Louis Music over in London, the CEO, the guy, he's a good buddy of mine, and he doesn't realize how much the people on my channel love guitars. So the minute I mentioned this, even before this
Already.
was built, there was people lining up
Wow.
to get it right, and then when I finally showed it, we almost got in trouble.
Same thing happened with us. Like you joined in a live stream and talked about it. I think we sold 2 during the live stream.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be popular. They're going to run about $3,900 US. So it's a really well-priced guitar.
It's like 12,000 Canadian.
12,000 and the lower left leg.
And a moose
How many
rack.
pesos is
And
that
a moose rack.
Canadian?
About 40 million pesos.
Inflation, man, Dad.
And
Vince
don't
is
get
asking, are we going to share our little Debbie sacks with our guests? Hell no. Those are ours. And
Why'd you tell them about them, Vince?
Yeah, we hide those in the
Vince
back.
shipped us like 30
boxes.
cases of.
It's a case of 3 different styles, and a case means
Swiss roll?
boxes. I think there's like
boxes.
25 boxes in a case. Anyway,
20.
we have Swiss rolls, we have oatmeal cream pies, and zebra cakes. Not only that, but the zebra cakes are like jumbo zebra cakes.
Yeah, they're
I ain't playing one more note until I get a Swiss roll.
By the way, guys,
put in the order.
this is your gift basket for playing on the show. Each one of you
okay.
gets a box.
So I guess JP put in his opinion.
Swiss
John,
rolls
what's-
for me. Swiss
Is
rolls
it
for me.
is it oatmeal cream pies, zebra cakes, or Swiss rolls?
I'm a
We
cream
don't
pie
have Little
man.
Debbie in Canada. We got ugly Joe Louis. Little Debbie's a cute little girl. Joe Louis is this really rough-looking Italian guy with a mustache this long. His cakes hurt. Yeah, it's not good.
I like the guy online that does the Big Deborah shirts.
Big Deborah.
She had a few too many of her own snap
See
I'm
some,
gonna
I
turn
see
the
some of
AC up
my
a little
guitar
bit.
heads showing up.
Oh,
Tennessee music and
Yeah, you'll see
Yeah.
a bunch
there's
of
a
them.
lot of guys
That's awesome.
on there.
Yep.
We had a
Well,
request
welcome
you,
to the
thank you.
channel.
for St. Anne's Reel. If you guys want to try
Sure,
that.
I'll play St. Anne's Reel.
I also want to put in here, leave your song request, and please leave your questions. If you have any questions for any of the Chapmans.
Block my guitar.
Turn the fan on.
I'm gonna do it.
Is it the light switch you can turn on, or is it
No,
the
it's
fan?
just the fan.
No, you gotta physically flip the switchy switch.
Turn it on low. Push some air away. Jeremy's sweating.
Me too.
It's just all the pressure set between these two. Sled riding is a request.
You guys have it on backwards here.
Spears, these are
Ain't gonna
great
do nothing
requests,
there.
guys. Love that.
Yes. This side, exhaust
Actually,
out.
Germany. It sounded like a
The
rhythm.
headlight reel?
No.
God, that's a good
Who
tune.
did that one?
Well, it's an old Irish tune, a French tune.
Neither one of them said no.
But Norman. Yeah. Beautiful tune.
We're gonna back our way into the song.
man murdered you. Killed today.
St. Anne's healed.
Yeah.
She died. She did.
That's a great tune.
It is a good tune.
I wrote that.
That's great.
I figured you did.
All right, so looking at the comments, it looks like we have a
Peter's
lot
got a
of
problem.
really, really nice comments as well.
Peter can't hear JP.
Peter cannot hear JP's mic.
He lost the mic. Oh, man.
Jump out
Which
of your seat
one?
and fix it, Trent. Golly.
I see it right there.
What have we painted?
And I did all those great licks and then
That
never
was
heard it.
Lav.
The lab's dead?
He wants the.
Check
Yeah.
the
That would be
receiver.
power.
They're going to figure it out.
JB, can you talk? And I want to see if it's on this side.
How did you?
No, your lab. No, your lab is not working.
Oh, my lav's off.
What happened?
I don't know.
Oh, it's back.
Hey!
I see it right now.
You cannot move out of that position.
Don't.
Don't turn your head.
Is that working?
That's working. Is that
Okay.
working, Trent?
I think it was. Did you mess with?
Just on.
Is it plugged in?
Yes.
Jesus.
It was on earlier.
It looks like I think it looked
It
like
was
it
on
might
earlier.
have.
Okay.
Yeah, it might have died or something. It
Yeah,
is
mate,
on.
keep an eye on it.
I think we're good.
Keep an eye on it.
Okay. Besides that, though, I see a
Could
ton
be a
of
bit
really,
louder.
really nice
Crank up
questions.
JP, lower John.
People are really excited for string theory
That's
today.
bull crap. I mean, sorry.
Watch, save that for string theory.
Heck yeah.
They had my mic turned off.
That's right. That's why we get guests in here so we can control it and like sabotage them.
Can you move JP's mic 6 to 12 inches closer? Would have to put it up my. Well, never mind. Sorry. That's for string theory. I'll save that for string theory.
Great.
Turning down a guest mic. Oldest trick in the book. That's what we do.
Oh,
We
yeah.
learned that from Art of the Deal. Also, notice his seat is quite lower than ours.
Yes.
He's just a very big guy.
I'm actually sitting on the floor right now.
Oh my goodness.
I put on lifts on my seat.
I have implants
Lifts.
in my ass.
He's got the Hank Hill.
Implants in my
He's not actually
Oh
sitting.
God!
He's not actually sitting down. He's getting really bad hemorrhoids.
He's sitting on a donut.
I come with my own donut.
Anyway,
Come with my own donut.
welcome to.
TikTok.
You know he sings just like Roy Orbison.
He does?
Yes,
Orbison?
Yeah. Roy Orbison. Yeah.
That's awful. Anyway,
Do you think it'd be fun to do our medley test
I
fun
don't know.
thing?
You can.
Yeah, let's do
Medley,
it.
what's that do? How's that work?
They're gonna call out songs and we're gonna keep trying to change to them.
Oh, okay.
Do we want to change to each person or let every person get a try it?
I don't know. It's up to you.
It'll be long. It will be. We'll have fun.
Let's do it. All right, we started out with Beaumont Rag.
It'll be hard to start with some G, right?
That's in C. Some people do it in D. Do you do it in C or do you do it in D?
Depends on how many fiddlers are around me.
Well, today none. So they're gonna call out songs. We'll try to jump to them. It's hard
All
because I can remember how they go.
Am I starting this?
I guess so.
Okay. Remember, you asked for it. Oh, God, help me. Ready?
Ho!
How did he do that? favor. Shu's presence is known.
It is. That's exactly right.
I brought a hater.
You did. You brought a hater.
You did also,
One of those
yeah.
Martin dudes that hates me.
That guy will shut up about hating Martin.
Yeah. Old metal dude.
He was on the stream yesterday and he said something way worse than that.
You know what, old metal dude? I can tell you just exactly what I think of you.
on string theory, which airs at 5 o'clock Central Standard Time, 6 o'clock Eastern.
That's funny.
I love you dearly because you drew the whole conversation to whether or not I was a nice guy for the last 20 minutes. Consensus is I'm pretty not a bad guy.
The thing is, no, actually, I'm going to have to agree with him. You actually are a pretty rotten individual, and
Wow.
I don't
you
enjoy
know.
hanging out.
Yeah, I got better things to do. Like I got a box of Ritz crackers back there. I could be doing that, but
Where's
no.
the Swiss roll that he requested?
Yeah, where
That's
is
what I
his
wanna
Swiss
know.
roll?
Kind of operational revenue.
Yeah, come on.
I got into Samuel Higgins. Samuel got a mandolin that was given to him years ago. He opened it up and
You want to switch to something else?
cracked
For
on
the
the
hell of
top
it?
and back, falling around the edges. So what probably happened is they have inside their purfling that
Do I get to play
kind of
some
holds the
guitar?
back to
Yeah,
the
you
side.
can play whatever you want.
And a lot of times with expansion,
What do you
want
wanna
to
play?
separate.
I got two over here.
let me have
Goodness
that
here
little
will
bit.
probably have to remove the back from it, re-glue the top and back to the
Let's play
sides.
something pretty.
And
Okay.
it can be fixed depending on the quality of the instrument. The price may be more than it's worth. I don't know what mandolin it is, but
Yeah.
it can be fixed. We've had some of those in the violins do that all the time.
Joel jar for Swiss roll.
We should tip Vince because he
Okay.
sent them to us.
Quit it, John.
And then
that should
also,
be
uh,
fixed.
I'm going to make it happen.
one other thing, real quick, just to completely clarify for string theory, it is 5 Central, 6 Eastern. Somebody else asked
I think I
earlier.
sent out the email and it
Then they
said
have,
6 o'clock.
then they have their Pacific times.
It is
or-
going to be.
What time is that out there? No, Atlantic. That's not a time
It's
zone.
7
is
o'clock
that?
Atlantic.
He's just saying
like
stuff.
regular.
Love that. Alrighty. Do we have any other questions by chance? I'm trying to see if there's any other
Justin
fun
said we had to
questions?
do Jingle Bells every single show that Shoe shows up on, and he shows up on every single show. So
Yeah.
He keeps coming, and we're gonna keep doing it. So
Heck yeah.
we didn't get EMD in there. It was hard to transition from Jingle Bells to EMD, but
And then
I want to hear JP play it.
when John gets back, let's go over what we're playing again. I don't know where.
Well, I can talk about this one.
Sure.
All right. So this is a Bedell. I'm not sure the model number, and I'm too
That's
blind
the
to see
Fireside Parlor.
it. Oh, there it is.
No, it is
I
not.
believe.
That
This
is
is the
a.
Red Cedar
okay.
Bellissima.
That is the Bellissima.
It is the Bellissima.
Rosewood.
John has come out
And,
here with treats.
The
These will not stick to your fingers and make it difficult.
These are one of like 45
JP,
boxes of these
Have
here.
you looked like you're not enjoying yourself? Because Peter would request that we play something JP likes to pick.
oh my God.
Well,
I'm sorry to have bothered you.
we recorded those ones.
Yeah, we recorded the ones he
Argument
likes.
row,
I want Swiss rolls. Who was the Swiss
Oh,
roll?
yeah, I'm a Swiss roll man.
Making a good price on that. It could be more expensive for the repair than the main.
Don't squish it.
I'm trying
Don't
to
squish that roll.
It's hard
got
to
a
squish.
Swiss
Oh, yeah.
roll. You're what, anybody else for the Swiss roll?
Interesting
here?
fact.
Swiss roll. All right,
We're
Trent.
giving out sweet treats during the live stream.
Interesting
everybody.
fact about Swiss rolls, not actually made in Switzerland.
Nor are they
I
really.
haven't
Thank
had
you
one
for
of the
that,
giant
Jeremy.
zebra cakes.
They
I'm
probably
taking
won't-
one
They're
of
not
those.
either. They're not a roll either. They're more of an injected chocolate tube.
Tumor or
Kind of
two?
like how they make sausages.
Yeah.
They have it's like a sausage, but it's like a chocolate
think
donut
you're-
stick.
Yeah.
think you're this guy?
Oh, yeah,
Oh.
this is
I
great.
like the donut sticks too with coffee.
Let's hear JP's take on
No.
distress.
No. All right.
JP, do you hate distress guitars like the rest of the world?
He just said distress. He didn't say about guitars.
Wow.
Like, what is your take on distress in general?
Yeah.
As
I'm
an
in
emotion.
distress.
Well, I'm pretty distressed now because I can't enjoy the Swiss roll because you're making me talk.
He forgot that he has diabetes.
Oops.
Jason?
Distressed instruments
Anybody
are.
else in the gallery?
No, thank you, John.
Distressed instruments are really cool when it's done as an art form, like that Atkin you showed me yesterday. It truly is an art form.
Everybody open
Hard
up
to
their
do.
plastic wrappers while he's talking.
Yeah,
Hard
for
to do
real.
all of that.
Right over the mic.
But the idea of making a distressed instrument just for the sake of making it look, I'd rather put my own marks on a guitar and That's why I never understood the Martins that came out with the identical decals in the front.
Kind of like buying the jeans with the holes in them.
Yeah, like
But again, that's a popular thing, right?
yeah, but how would you feel if you go to a gig with that Martin and there's 3 other guys at the same one, all exactly the same?
I go, you play just like I do. Look at that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you feel that, hey, here's a
arguments.
question, and I'm not trying to be controversial here, but
Yeah, you are.
Oh, I'm going
confrontational.
I want confrontation. I'm trying to piss this guy off.
Would you feel the
some
same way if you had 2 exact identical immaculate D18s?
more. No.
Would you feel stupid?
No, because there's no. That's the difference. It's not the same thing. You'd expect a guitar to be worn a certain way by the player, right?
I think eventually they're going to be able to use AI to like make every one of them different. But the initial ones they put out are actually replicas of like
That particular one.
what's the name's guitar? Kurt
The
Cobain.
18s.
Kurt Cobain, yeah.
Kurt Cobain, and the other one's the guy from the.
And you never can
Martin
tell,
Museum.
or you can't tell what your guitar. The wear on my guitars is so minimal because I'm so careful with them. It would take me a lifetime of playing one guitar to make it look like that. So you don't even know what your wear pattern would be like,
Yeah.
really, right?
It's true.
And what is the wear pattern going to look on top of that wear pattern? I wonder. Once you
Here's
wear it
my.
out.
Yeah, that's the question. As the more you play it, the more pristine it gets. So you wear all the
Like
decals
Benjamin
off it,
Button.
right?
It's our
Yeah. Yeah, the more to play it, the cleaner it gets as you wear the decal off it.
All right.
We all leave that with
The question though is, would it stop you from like buying like that Adkin or something like that?
Oh no, it wouldn't. Not the
Yeah.
Atkin. The Atkin is done so well. It's an
tone,
art
yeah.
form. It's beautiful.
Let's see. There is a question right here from Jonah. I'm curious if you could tell me your opinion on the Bedell parlors. And the difference between the 64 model for around 3K or the Fireside for around 7K. What are the main
You played
differences?
both
Yep.
yesterday. I'll give you to remind you. The 64 was the fade top parlor, which is mahogany. Then that cedar top one that we showed you, and
Yeah.
then this one's kind of in the middle, the one that he's got right
Yeah,
now.
I chose this one out of several, and it's got the figured rosewood back, bounded maple, mahogany neck, cedar top, and it's an absolute cannon.
Big difference in price is going to be the wood used. That mahogany versus Brazilian on both these, right?
Yeah.
Not this one. This is Indian rosewood. But it just all.
Beautiful guitar.
Yeah.
Beautiful guitar.
64 model is a fantastic guitar. I personally like the Bellissimas a little bit more.
Katie,
They're not
you're
much
right.
more
Or
than
Kathy,
that.
sorry, you're right. Hers is the best.
Yeah, it's
She got a
fantastic.
gorgeous one.
That's the one that I told you was my favorite parlor I've ever played.
My favorite's the Blue Spruce.
The Bruce Spruce is back in the shop. It's also really great.
Well, I'm going to be working with Bedell too, so keep an eye on my channel because this is the beginning of a review and touring relationship with these guitars. So
We may have
You'll
to bring that over.
The
E
E40D.
The E40. David Tupper wants to see if we're playing the E40D.
Have not. We can definitely get that one.
oh, somebody bought a Boucher Maple Jumbo. Oh,
Because of you.
Great.
they're such a great guitar.
You're to blame for that.
I've got 2 of
Nice.
them. I love them. Love them.
Fantastic guitar.
What's a pretty song we can play, guys?
So we had tons of people wanting some Gordon Lightfoot. There was like a million requests for that. JP, what do
There
you recommend
was.
for a fine?
We did one today that was awesome. I never heard before.
Yeah.
But that's going to come out in the video later.
Let's see.
Give us a good idea of something beautiful. I have switched guitars again.
We do.
For Mr. It was not planned, by the way. For
Well, let's
Mr.
do this
Eddie
one.
Medley.
You guys can just fall in where you can.
What are you doing?
A song for a winter's night.
In key of?
A.
Holding closer to. They're pretty close.
I don't
Gordon
know that
and-
I know Tony's version.
They're pretty close.
They're nearly identical.
They're pretty darn close.
Lightfoot's might be a bit simpler. And I handle most of the work in the middle, so
That'll work.
on this, and you guys can take the solos. I'm lazy.
I don't believe it.
I'm not sure I'm in tune with you boys.
It's me.
It's little John out of tune.
Real quick, you were going to say what you're playing, John. What'd you grab?
I did move to a Martin with Ware for heavy metal dude. This is the D18 Authentic Aged. Now this one
here's
is
a good example.
individually aged.
This guitar, the way they aged this, it looks real. It doesn't look. It looks like that guitar is actually old,
Yeah.
and it's done
It's hard
really
to
well.
tell that that's not an old guitar.
Because it's so subtle, right? But the way they aged it is really nice.
Yeah.
It looks
agree.
real. Yeah.
I agree.
That stuff's hard to do. There's some dude that does this for Gibson that comes with a certificate in the case, aged by this guy who's an expert,
We
right?
went around NAMM one year and asked
Yeah,
we asked all the main luthiers, what do you think of antiquing? And they all said it is much more difficult for us to antique a guitar well than to do a pristine finish like
Yeah.
Collings and all those guys said it is much more difficult.
Excuse my voice right now already. The lamp is burning low upon my tabletop. The snow is softly falling. The air is still in the silence of my room. I hear your voice softly calling. If I could only have you near to breathe a sigh or two, I would be happy just to hold the hands I love on this winter night with you. Take a soldier. Is rising in the shadows overhead. My glass is almost empty. I read again between the lines upon the page the words of love you sent me. If I could know within my heart that you were lonely too, I would be happy just to hold the hands I love on this winter night with you. You got one, John?
I tried.
Play it pretty, man. Dying now, my lamp is growing dim. The shades of night are lifting. The morning light steals across my window pane, where webs of snow are drifting. If I could know within my heart that you were lonely too, I would be happy just to hold the hands I love, to be once again with you, to be once again with you. Wicked, boys. Man.
There were notes that were played there.
Here's to Gordo.
Absolutely.
Unbelievable, eh? That
Great
guy
job,
wrote
guys.
How do you
so
write
many
so many
great
incredible
songs.
Yeah.
I'm sitting in the middle of Missouri playing with a bunch of my American friends, and they know it better than some Canadian guys. Like, what the hell?
We probably have Tony Rice to thank for that, though.
I know, but still, like,
I took a
Rice
deep
did a
dive.
great version.
I took a deep dive into
But it was
Gordon
started
Lightfoot stuff
with Tony.
by Tony. Yeah, it was basically going. Yeah, it was the gateway drug. It really was. It was like Tony's coming out, and you're like, wait, that's another Gordon Lightfoot song, and then I started getting into other stuff.
I saw him play right here in Springfield.
I wanted to go to that
Really?
show.
Yeah, it's been like 10, 15 years.
Good God.
Yeah, that was cool.
Probably worth going out to, I'm
Wild.
sure.
Just to hear those songs, man.
Yeah, very, very cool.
All right, so the next request is a banjo tune, and the next thing that I do want to do real quick, we do a question of the week typically.
Yeah, let's do that.
This does apply to the majority in the room, but what are you looking forward to at the Fretboard Summit? For those that don't know,
There's one of them that's not going to be there.
what's the
Portillo's?
That's me.
Portillo's?
what's the first booth that you guys are going to try and go to?
I don't even care about the guitars. It's going to be Portillo's. Food, and more food in Chicago. That's really all I care about.
Yeah, so basically, we're going to get there at about 6 o'clock in the evening. We're going to go get some Portillo's. We're going to go check into the room. Then we're going to go get some deep dish pizza.
I hate to ask what Portillo's are.
Oh,
You
the
haven't been
Chicago
there?
hot dog?
Never heard of it.
It's a restaurant in Chicago.
Guess what?
called
You're having fun with
Portillo's.
us.
It started as a hot dog stand, and it is the classic Chicago dog.
I know, in general,
then-
a hot dog I'm not excited about, but
Yeah, me neither.
I love
they
hot
put
dogs.
everything on it. They load it. It's got
Have you had a
spicy
Chicago
little
dog? Are you
And then-
aware of that
But then it
concept,
goes.
JP?
But then it goes further into.
Have you had are you aware of the concept of a Chicago dog?
No.
Pickle spear.
Dill pickle spitter.
Yeah, they have
With the relish.
This looks good already.
Oscars, peppers. They have the
Cucumber slices.
cucumber slices
Oh my God.
on a poppy seed bun. Jumbo dog.
Oh, man,
it's
so much
it's
good
all
stuff.
you got to eat
Oh,
it a
this-
certain way.
And
But
then
then
they have
Portillo's
the
also has the
Italian
Italian
beef.
beef sandwiches
and get it wet, where they just like soak that bun in au
with
jus
sweet
sauce.
and hot peppers. It's
Yeah,
This,
ridiculous.
this looks really good.
We're gonna be in a
that.
food
Yeah,
coma.
there's
Yeah.
nothing wrong.
Oh,
with it.
besides that, I think it's very exciting that there's gonna be some guitar
I don't even
builders.
care about any of that stuff.
Hey, Mr.
Yeah.
Bob Taylor, what kind of hot dog do you like? That's what our interviews are gonna be
That's
like.
what the interview questions are going to be.
What are you guys
That's
looking
great.
forward to there?
By the way, they also have the chocolate cake shake.
I'm trying to bring this back around.
Where they actually take a slice of chocolate cake and put it into your milkshake, blend it into that, and yeah, it's pretty.
Oh, very
So I
healthy.
got to answer this question because it's a good one, and I want people to know this. Why? Because at this point in my channel, I'm having to sort of turn stuff down
Sure.
because I have so many great builders there that I can't take. It's a lot of stuff I can't do, right? Somebody asked this, how does this Bedell stand up against the smaller Bouchers? And I was telling you,
Me, I think.
you today, yeah. This thing stands right beside Robin. It's the same. It's an incredible volume and projection for such a small body, and that's what Robin does. So like, if you put this right beside one of his new Heritage Goose parlors, Torrified perhaps, it's the same world, right? Which is awesome.
Yeah.
It's pretty hard
Hard
to
thing to
find,
achieve.
hard to achieve, but it's happening more across the world and across the board where there's guitars coming out now that rival anything that's happened in the last 30 years. Like when we were kids, my guitars were horrible, and I had Martins and Gibsons and Gretches, and they were horrible compared to what they are now.
Yeah.
The technology's gotten so great now that.
And it seems like one person
he-
raises the bar and it makes everybody else like have to up their game.
Yeah, and-
Robin has been like innovative in guitar world. with
Exactly.
Torrification and his build style, and just seems to raise the standard.
It's
It's kind of like breakdancing at the
yeah.
at the Olympics.
Yeah.
You see one guy take off or one gal, and everybody steps up their game.
I would say to add to what you're saying, I agree. But the cool thing about those two brands, they're both doing an amazing thing with this, especially with the parlor size.
Yeah.
Nothing, doing that. But their voicings are so unique and different. That's what's really cool about, the Boucher stuff has this really unique sustain and release, and then this has a totally different warmth, almost to the
It's a weird.
Dreadnought Biggie side.
It's a weird thing. The sound profile on this is more like a Dreadnought than a parlor. It's got that big fat, and the notes release like a Dreadnought releases. They don't die right away like a parlor does. And that's one of the reasons I fell in love with Robin's small guitars, is because they're so instantly responsive, right? This is the same thing. I don't know how they do this.
This was kind of your first introduction to Medley.
I've heard the name before,
yesterday he
and
was,
I
like,
just
blown away.
They just flipped me on my head, and that's why I've made arrangements to take this and start working with them to say, I understand they don't have any artists working with them.
Not really on
That's
the
a
Medley side.
sin.
Yeah.
These are some of the best guitars I've seen. Like, they really need to get. I'm going to help.
Good. We need.
I'm gonna
I think
sell
it needs some. And that's what
Yeah.
Kathy was saying out there. It's the biggest sleeper brand out there.
I'm gonna help and
630. He's going to be at. You're going to be at Fretboard Summit. That'll be awesome. Make sure to come up and say hi to us. He's looking forward to seeing JP, the Chapmans, and Tony Polcastro. He's a 3-year member of Tony's Acoustic Challenge, which that's a pretty cool program. He's got
I
a
love
lot
Tony.
of people that.
I bought a
Just turned on
guitar.
the
I bought a
guitar.
guitar from underneath him there last year.
Did you?
We both wanted the same David Flameng, and
I look forward to hearing that because somebody mentioned, or you guys were talking about that last year.
Yeah, I brought JP over to that booth. I said, you need
Yeah.
to check these out. We looked at it during our big challenge.
Yeah.
And then you ended up with one taking it home.
Yep.
So
And I've been working with him ever since, and I don't hear from them much.
I
I think
have-
they're so busy that they don't. Like I push them all the time. And I know that there's orders going in there, but he's all alone. He doesn't work with anybody.
That makes it difficult to
But
put more out.
But he builds a tremendous number.
Yeah.
Like you think he's doing about 25 or 30 a year.
Wow.
That's a
good.
lot
That's a lot
for
for a
one
single
guy,
person,
right?
Yeah.
to answer a
I've
question
got
of
beard
the
envy
week,
from Tony Polcastro, though.
Beard envy.
to answer question of the week, I think it's going to be obviously food. We're going to go and check out something. You know what I'm looking forward to the most? Finding something I have not seen before. Because I mean, there are a lot of great guitars, and I know they're all going to release stuff that I've not seen before. I'm pretty excited about that. It's always cool to find something that's completely just like surprise.
Out of left field.
Do we know if Robin's going to be there? Or is it just
Robin
gonna be-
is gonna
Robin
be
and
there.
Guillaume.
They're
I
both
just
coming?
I talked to them this
Awesome.
morning. We have a
look forward to seeing
special
friends.
edition guitar that we can't say too much about, but will be releasing in September. Mm-hmm. And we'll talk more about that, which is amazing. We all went nuts over it.
JP's
Very, very cool.
But he's not
Gallagher
gonna say a
Guitars is
word.
going to be there.
Gallagher's going to be there with my
You got a
signature
signature
model.
model.
Well, that's what I was going to say. My thing is just seeing all our friends. We got a lot of good friends building guitars.
I can't wait to talk
Friends reviewing guitars.
avocados with the folks with Taylor.
Andy Powers.
Unfortunately,
The
JP came down early, so I'm going to be tired of him by the time we're done there. So
Most
that's not
likely.
going to be as much fun.
And they
but
say I'm not a nice guy.
We're gonna make these two ride in the car together the whole way up.
99 bottles of beer.
Yeah. My biggest thing is going to be I get to finally meet Hosen Young, and I work with him extensively in Canada with Brickhouse guitars and Avenir guitars, and
They're
his-
great guitars. I met
his
him
line.
a couple years ago at NAMM. Really, really
Yeah.
nice fellow.
Well, guess what? There's a Hosen JP signature
I
model
heard
coming out in
that.
December.
Good for
How
you.
many signature models are you involved with?
I got 6 of them now.
Wow.
And,
Which is-
and you try to do something different. on each
Every one
right?
of them is different.
Different signature on each one.
Yeah.
Left-handed.
I signed his in the last one. Yeah. No, and I did. It's amazing because you guys all know this from being in this music for so long. There was a time when you would never be allowed to do that. When companies would go, if you're playing a Gibson, you can only play Gibson.
Yeah.
Now companies realize that guys who wrote Torn and stuff, they got more than one guitar.
Yeah.
And it's possible to love more than one guitar.
It's,
And
it's what you said earlier, that there's so many great builders out there. It's not to say this is the only one that I
No.
love. There's different options.
there's so many. There's so many great guitars from a price point of anywhere from $800 to $10,000.
Yep.
Like they're all over the place, and they're fantastic. Like the technology is getting better and better, and all the partners I work with all love each other, which is really bizarre. There's a great
mutual respect.
There's a great one going on right now. George Crackett, who's one of my favorite builders ever. He's in Albany, New York. He's built 2 guitars for me. He built me a signature model. He's building a signature model for Dave Gunning as we speak. He is building a guitar as a gift for Robin, and Robin is building him one.
That's awesome.
Wow.
It is. It's incredible.
I love
that
that.
There's 2 different builders, which in any other universe would be competitors.
Yeah.
But everyone's a family.
Yeah.
And that's the way I like
That's
to
the
see it.
best thing about music when you enter into that camaraderie and just
Yeah.
that collaboration.
I like to keep the family going.
We've had, yesterday in the live stream, they mentioned McNally, which I wasn't familiar with, but now we have 2 more people saying in this live stream, go visit McNally booth. So you mentioned that you know some folks about McNally.
I think I could be mistaken about this, but I'm pretty sure that Ray Legier had or still has one. And
We'll have to stop by that booth.
loves it.
I haven't
If I
seen
can
Ray in
remember
a long
correctly, he played it, and it's sort of like an 18, and apparently it's just terrifying how good it is.
I can't wait
I
to
love
be
your
terrified.
descriptions.
Yeah.
Terrifying. I like that.
Yeah.
Well, we had a request for a banjo song. What you got
Yes,
for us,
please.
John.
Man, let's do theme time or something.
Ooh, I haven't heard that in a long time.
Team time.
Yeah.
Somebody asked for ground speed earlier too.
Let's let the little baby Bedell play some bluegrass.
Lap picking.
I just taught this one to my banjo students out in Montana, and you get a lot of mileage out of this song because it's like A part simple, but that B part, it's all the same thing, but you just move it around. People love that, you know.
This guitar's mama cried when I took the baby away.
Here's team time. 1, 2, 3.
I can tell you a lot of reasons.
I can't believe how angry old metal dude is. He's just so angry.
We have to agree on everything, JP.
Yeah.
I don't even agree on anything with JP.
No, I hate you. I don't even know why I'm here. Well, him I can tolerate a little.
He's here for the Swiss rolls.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a tip.
Bills, $1.99.
Heck yeah.
I wonder what kind of banjos old metal dude likes.
Metal ones. I
Probably
believe
Martin's.
actual metal ones.
That's when people get heated. You start talking about different tone rings and.
Oh yeah.
All right, just for the heck of it, I love doing this, and I don't even know why, but usually on this segment, right before we close out, what are you guys watching? Are you streaming anything? Binge watching anything on the old TVs these days? Anything fun?
He practices. We watch
I
those.
want to ask this question because I haven't asked JP this, and I see his show every once in a while. He's wearing a nerd shirt, a Star Wars shirt. Are you a Star Wars nerd, or is this just a fashion statement?
I'm all that kind of nerd. I'm a gamer,
Are you?
big gamer, and
Roblox.
I don't have time to play games anymore. I have kids.
Minecraft.
yeah, no Lego.
Hey, don't knock Legos.
Actually, Jason's office.
I play Monopoly by myself and lose.
So frustrating.
Yep. Turns out I can't count very good.
Are you a Star Wars nerd?
Not so much Star Wars. Well, I am. I do love them.
I'm a pretty
Bigger
big Star
Star
Wars
Trek.
Okay, then when
Star
episode 1,
Trek.
let's find
The
out if
old
he's
one.
really a fan or not. Episode 1. Just what's your opinion?
They could have done
You
without Jar
mean
Jar.
the real episode
That's
one?
episode 4.
Yeah,
That's episode 4.
yeah.
Jar
Episode
Jar.
1.
I reserve comment until I've
Although
had it.
my kids watched
Till
it,
I've had
and
a
they
couple
loved
of beers
Jar Jar
during
Binks,
stream.
My
you know?
kids loved it. I thought it was okay.
I
It ain't
never.
the best.
I didn't hate
Ain't
it
the
as much
worst.
as everybody else did.
Ask
but-
JP if he wants to play some Fortnite.
He still thinks you still should play a song.
Yeah.
So stupid.
It's so stupid. All right. Anyway, what are you watching? Do you have anything that you're like binge watching right now?
I am totally binging the original series of Law and Order.
The original
I'm up
series,
to
like
series season 9. I love crime drama and like true crime, and I watch that constantly.
First 48?
Yep. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Have
Oh
you
yeah.
watched the making of a serial
Hey,
killer
yep.
on
by the way-
Netflix?
by the
oh
way-
my God, what a
Yep.
good show.
You're welcome. You couldn't have shows like that if it weren't for America.
Well,
The crime rate in
Oh my
Canada is
God.
like,
90% of the worst crimes ever on the first 48 are in Tulsa, which is 3 hours away from here.
Dude, Tulsa's crazy.
could you
Tulsa
imagine
is
first
crazy.
48,
Tulsa's
the
crazy. I had no
Canada
idea.
version?
yeah. It'd
Hey,
be-
you hoser!
It'd be the first 48 years.
Yeah, we had to break up a fight.
Yeah.
Turns
Yeah.
out it wasn't murder day, it's a big old moose day.
You see, yeah, first 48 in Cape Breton.
So it was actually a hockey stick
Well,
accident.
boys, it looks like he's drank himself to death. Let's bury him. He's a treasure. Wait a minute.
Oh, boy, that's what it was set to say, Vince. Yeah, I've been watching still the King of, what's it called?
Before you say that, let's Vince,
Kingstown, Mayor of Kingstown.
Mayor-
Oh yeah,
Kingstown,
my
which is
wife's
good.
watching that. She loves that.
Vince, JP Vince is the real true crime hero. He runs the special crimes. Is it special crimes?
Special crime
In
unit
Virginia.
at Virginia, yeah.
Oh, is
He
that
doesn't
true?
run it, but he's one of the,
Yeah.
He
Top-
handles
top
those kind
brass.
of crazy stories, and he tells us a couple once in a while.
Wow.
They just had a
It's
big
fun.
press thing last week from a woman that's been
case
missing
that
for
he
a
worked
year,
on.
I think. And
Good
they
lord.
have a made an arrest.
Don't share too much information, just
That's
in
all
case.
the information I'm sharing. It was all public knowledge.
Yeah,
They
there's
made an
a
arrest.
release
Okay.
thing.
How about you,
What were you
John?
saying, Jared?
Got any shows that you're watching these days?
Man, I'm just probably binge watching Chapman's on YouTube.
Yeah.
liar.
So.
I do that.
Thank
What
you.
Yeah.
what an absolute cop out! Oh my God!
God,
Garbage.
he wants this,
Absolute-
Well, at
this
least
job
you
so
didn't say, I
bad.
don't own a TV. I hate those people.
literally don't.
Oh no!
Unfortunately.
That's kind of unfortunate. And this is a little fact
Sit around,
factoid.
take the
That's why
banter
you're actually
and
good
sit.
at playing your
Are
instrument.
you going to let him do all that kissing up? And
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Smartphones are distracting enough these days. So
That's true.
Me and my wife have been watching the newest series newest episode season of Family Gold. What is it? Hoffman Family Gold.
Yeah.
They almost didn't mess it up this year, but in the end,
I haven't
they
started
really
the newest
messed it up.
season of that one.
They always seem to find a way.
I'm in the middle of right now.
thought you already
Oh
had
shoot,
your
I
chance.
forgot it. I didn't say it yet. Jeez, Jay. Now I forgot what I was going to say. So forget it. I'm not even going to tell you what it was.
I wish you
Get out of here with that one.
Oh, Barbecue Showdown. That's my.
Have you
favorite.
seen the high school one?
I want to see it.
Oh, I
It's getting
started
ready.
watching that.
It's ready. It hasn't come out yet, has it?
It's out.
I just saw the.
I watched the first 2 episodes.
All right, we got time to do one more tune. Guys, make sure you tune in tonight at 5 o'clock Central Standard Time, 6 o'clock on JP's channel. He's going to be doing the string theory. And if you guys aren't already, which I know most of you are, including the argumentative ones, are subscribers of JP's channel.
Haters, I'm sure.
No, we blocked that arsehole months ago. You can't even see it anymore.
We welcome the arseholes.
What does that mean?
It's a Canadian thing. You wouldn't understand.
It's Canadian for ass, Jeremy.
Hey, yeah, we'll get out of this one. We will string theory, and then we're heading tomorrow to Chicago for the Fretboard Summit. We'll make a lot of video content up there and have a good old time. We'll do a vlog on just the food, a foodie vlog.
Sure.
I'm going with you on that one.
All right.
I have to be part of the food blog.
Just do the fast version. Jay?
Sure.
Boom, boom.
I don't remember how it goes.
1, 2, 3. And
That's why
over.
I wrote it.
That's damn right.
All right.
There it is.
Before we go, somebody did ask, have you been developing any new J runs they want to hear before we leave?
Somebody
quick showing
suggested
of
there
the new
should be a
J-runs
JP run.
developed.
Yeah.
Before
No,
the
I
end of
can't
this
steal it. That's all him.
You have to pay John a royalty every time you use it.
Oh, yeah. I also like this one. You gotta commit.
This is my other one. I think I did this one before. This is the West Golding one.
Cut the string. Cut the string.
Should I? Right now.
about
That's
this
great.
As long as it ends on G sharp, we're good.
That's all that matters. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Thank
was
you,
that.
Hinckley. That was the weirdest shop talk we've ever done.
That was
I
a good
loved it.
one.
I think people like music and less talking. Why not?
Yeah.
Same one has a quick question. He's asked twice.
He has asked a few times, yeah.
Okay.
JP
Is it
has been
possible?
corrupted.
Is it possible that laminated rosewood can look like all solid rosewood? My older Recording King guitar looks all solid in the inside, but it's supposed to be laminate. It is absolutely possible because they can take slices of the laminate and
Sandwich
run
it.
them, sandwich it in between the various different whatever
That's
they have
generally
in
what
here.
a laminate is.
Yeah.
Is two pieces of super thin rosewood sandwich crap in softwood or some
Whitewood.
benign whitewood. Yeah.
But
A
in
lot of
this
times they
case,
don't match the grain, so it's run.
They try to
the
make it
outside's
look
going that
right.
way, then the inside's
Oh
going
yeah.
that way, and then
You
the
look in
inside's
there
going
and
that
swear
way.
to God you see well it is.
It looks like the same
But it's
pattern
not-
that's on the outside, but
Yeah,
there could be a sandwich in between.
Exactly. It's not the same piece as you see on the side. Pretty tricky, but it's nice. Nice to have.
If
cool-
it says laminate,
there we go.
more than likely it's laminate. I don't think they're
Or
gonna
most of the time, these guys, what they say is they'll just say rosewood back and sides. They'll say solid top, rosewood back and sides. If
Which
they don't
means
say
not
laminate,
solid.
then if it's solid, they'll say solid rosewood back and sides on those.
like an Oreo. I like that guy. He knows how
That's
to
a good way
explain
to
it.
explain it.
Hey, now he's made me want to eat my guitar.
That works.
Zebra cakes for everyone.
We got pizza coming, guys.
Alrighty.
Somebody start
Yep.
shipping us Oreos.
I think that's the
we
show,
out?
guys.
We're out.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.
See ya.
We'll see
Play
ya.
the intro one more
Cuss yet, it's still
time.
live.
Can we play the intro? Let's get my use out of it. Play it one more, please.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Here, I'll stick that
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Shoppe
there
Talk.
somewhere.
Yep.
Today, we watch as three brothers, John, Jeremy, and Jason Chapman, face off against one of the greatest acoustic maestros of our time. Guitars will be strummed, mandolins will be picked, and basses, well, they'll be bassy. But today, the stakes are higher than ever. Will the Chapmans survive the musical onslaught that is JP Cormier? Or will they be left in the dust, strumming their sorrows away? Who will shred and who will dread? Who will riff and who will